You're under the spotlight. You are at the head of the list. On everybody's mind, Divine Feminine, as you continue to co-create in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis. Let's get to the planetary energies. Today, big cats. Today is such a lovely day. I kicked my way out of the duvet at 5 a.m. Why? I had to go and get petrol, blood. Hey, I weren't missing it. Going to be sitting in no queue for hours on end. Not having it. Today, big cat, as I was saying before I interrupted myself many times, we have the sun in Libra, which is conjunct to Mars in Libra. Yes, baby. A conjunction, darling dear, is when two planets are in the same sign or within 10 degrees of each other. This could be favorable or unfavorable according to the nature of the planets. Well, anyway, like I was saying today, it's a lovely combination that brings peace, harmony, and balance to all your actions, darling dear. It seems that you're taking the hint from the planetary energies and to what? Feng Shui your damn self. Saying peace out to what is going to what? Take your hairline, put you at hockey sticks at dawn, have you tongue wrestling like a harridan. Not having it. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, big cat, before we dive into this melee. Energies up. Let's dive in, big cats. Let's dive in. Let's get an overall card. See what's going on. Got to drop down and get my eagle on. It's a bit further than I can stretch. Oh, this one wanted to come straight up. Good golly and gosh. We've got what? Hand fast in some kind of a union. Could be an engagement. Could it be with a job or somebody's engaging themselves in your business? I don't know. We're going to have a peep and see what's going on. Base of the deck. We've got ancestors. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Continue to remember your ancestors. Where is your altar? Do you light a candle for them? Do you not send up your thanks and your blessings for being chosen from your lineage? For having their support, always prompting you in the right direction. Somebody wanted you to be what? Toe tagged and put in a coffin, darling dear. But your ancestors said, I think not, Scotty. When people are starting their if shit, they don't know whom or what is caping for you in the spiritual world. You've got major kudos, darling dear. Some of you are realizing that you are one with your ancestral team. It's a union on a soul level, darling. Let's go to the. Are we going to find the book, or is the fairies going to be off of my shiznai? Because they love to play with me. Oh, got it immediately. Wisdom of the witches. We're going straight to hand fasting. Let's see what's going on. It's on page 42. We have a 4 and a 2, the energy of the Emperor, Aries, as well as Mars energy. This is a boss up kind of a situation, divine masculine. Bye, darling dear. Have a great day. Love you too. Mind you cross the road. As I was saying, excuse me for the interruption. Yes, the Emperor energy, divine masculine energy. This is husband material. It's also a good parent, somebody who knows how to what? Bring in the bacon as well as lead their pack, darling dear. This also speaks about what? A father figure, somebody in a leadership role, feeling more stable. You've created some kind of a solid foundation for yourself at this moment in time. Entrepreneur merch, yes baby. Also speaks about a right partner being on the way. We already saw hand fasting. We have the energy of the 2, the high priestess, darling dear. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. This also speaks about secrets. The high priestess sits with documents on her lap. This, as I said, a marriage, a union is afoot. Or the emperor could also represent an institution, a business. You could be getting your business plans off the ground, darling dears. Being intuitively guided when to what, when to hold them and when to fold them, knowing how to step, just going within, darling dear. The high priestess always goes within to get answers. High priestess is water as well as moon energy. A coming together in whatever form is celebrated when hand fasting shows up. Hand fasting comes as a blessed, as a blessed omen, for it indicates that the union of yourself and your beloved. Love is in the air, so get ready to tie the knot and jump over the broomstick. As tradition dictates, union announces a betrothal in acknowledgement of your readiness to make a scarred commitment to yourself, to promise to love, cherish, and honor all who you are, and never to betray yourself in favor of another. Listen, put yourself first. On an airplane, they tell you to put the mask on first. Save yourself, save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Anyway, as I was saying, before I interrupted myself, union also declares your marriage to spirit, invites you to humbly come before the Lord and Lady to declare your undying love in dedication to their service. This is a time of pledges, promises, and vows to declare your love for a year and a day, or for as long as love lasts, to whom you wish to be joined in a scarred union. You to screenshot and read at your leisure. Let's dive right in, big cats. Let's see what else is going on here. Gonna go with the soul cards, base of the deck. Something is a cohesive failure. We already had divine masculine energy. A divine masculine is feeling like a failure. They must be a karmic masculine. Must be. There, we've discovered what's going on. 2 cards, please, or just the one. Let's see. Oh, I'm fighting with the cards. Thank you. We have imagination. This also represents air energy, darling dears. Aries, Leo, Aquarius. Aries. What am I talking about? What the hell was I talking about? Aries, Leo, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Aries and Leo must be highlighted today, right? I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Air energy speaks about your intellect, your thoughts, darling dear. This is about you tapping into your creative side of your brain. Your communications are tip-top today, bringing in what? Peace, balance, and harmony. This is about you what? Taking on the role of what? Being slow to speak, quick to listen, so that you can get a good idea of what's really going on, whether it's what if shit or something to your benefit, darling dears. This is a time where you weigh up all situations, all of that Libra energy. Justice is afoot. Base of the deck and discipline. We're going with the discipline, guys. You have to discipline yourself in order to what? Change your paradigm. In some cases, the discipline comes with what? Prohibiting yourself from certain situations. It could be a hand fast in a marriage, breaking down a certain situation. You have to remember, people change. And as you grow to the right, they go to the left, man. Get those black bags and get out. Yes, baby. Somebody's breaking up a hand fasting. It took a time. Imagination took the time to sit down, realize you was dealing with the undisciplined, unanointed. Base of the deck, and somebody is living in denial, and it's not just a river. In Egypt, darling dear, they're living right in it. Possibly the failure. Who is that? Somebody from the bottom of the pit? What's going on? So quick into the read. Let's get a domino of the day, darling dears. Oh yes, love it. We have what? The energy of an 8, darling dears. It talks about what? Trouble is afoot. And somebody is pointing the finger at you, Divine Feminine, wanting to shift some blame onto you. We have the High Priestess as well as the Lovers, right? The High Priestess behind the Lovers talks about a mistress. Tree sloth. Somebody that wears their futum or panani on their forehead. A love situation is not working out for them. Oh, well, good golly and gosh, the skullduggerous have been scuppered at this stage of the game. Big cat, lean in. The energy of the 2-6. It speaks about what? You having good luck, or giving a good look in a business matter. I told you, Emperor Boss Up Mode was the first words out of my little mouth. Yes, baby. The energy of the 2 speaks about what? Great luck on your side. It also speaks of a beginning of a venture. Somebody is venturing out into a different field, possibly a different economic field, a different way of bringing in the peas. What's that? Your Pentacali, your Skrilla. A lot of unexpected good news coming your way. This could be in the form of gifts as well as compliments. When somebody compliments you, don't get shy. Just say thanks. Shut up. Just accept it. Some people feel the need to what? Put the price tag on everything they've got on just because someone said you look good. We don't need to know how much you paid for it. And you'll be lucky if you get another compliment. Nobody likes to hear of anybody being that obnoxious. Come on. Right? This also speaks about what? A combination of your plans are slipping into place. This also speaks about business partnerships having a positive light. This also speaks about what? Travel. Some of you are about to move, darling dear. Could be business travel, or traveling for love, or traveling to find what? Your partner as a mistress, traveling to their little what? Love nest, where they fast their hands on each other. Yes, baby. Finding out a thing or two, eh? Yes, baby. The 6 represents cooperation. This also speaks about your health, darling dear. Somebody needs to go and get a health checkup. Healthier eating habits. This also speaks about hospitals, medical centers, doctors, dentists. Appointments need to be made. Some people need to go to the dentist because they are advocates of the gingivitis. Not only are they a effing liar, a skin peeling liar, them breath tink as well. Imagine that. They definitely need one of those astronaut helmets on, but they'd probably fog up the glass. You wouldn't even be able to see them. Yes. Anyway, let's push on. This also speaks about what? Someone needing to meditate more. Take the time to sit down in a peaceful manner. Yes, baby. To get in touch with your spiritual side. Drawing all of that spiritual energies from your ancestors. They've got things to tell you, darling dear. But you've got to be quiet enough to hear it. The energy of the 2, as I said, is the High Priestess. Behind the Lovers, this is in the reverse. This is somebody who's shallow and a spellcaster. In the sense that they may malicious words, gossip, jealousy, envy, hatred, all of the above. This is what they're serving, darling dears. Possibly in a love situation that is not working out for them. Nobody's going to gift you someone else's wife or husband. God doesn't gift you those things. Things have to be done in the right way. Karma is afoot. And they're in denial, darling dears. They're in denial. They deny that they're a harlot. A sperm engineer, a drug dealer. They deny. Well, Spirit is going to show them something else. They're going to be taught some discipline about certain things. Some people are realizing that they're not disciplined enough to be within a marriage situation or long-term situation, or even possibly in the working field. We saw the Emperor. It represents institutes. Someone is not disciplined enough to be amongst the workers, darling dear. They do what they want, when they want. Why? Because they don't want to be there. As I said, my mocha, because I ain't getting smoke blood. I always say, here at what? Don't Get Smoke Central. We are here quick to listen, slow to speak. Right. Let's get some rooms on the table, darling dears. Oh, you got two out the back end, and they're both Palo Santo. Oh, this is the first. The first rune that we have here, darling dears, is Thursaz. Devil energy, Capricorn energy. It represents an ex. Somebody's got an axe to grind with you, darling dear. A reactive force, fraught and filled to the brim with conflict. And it's represented by the numbers 60 and 63. Somebody's feeling hopeless in a situation. It also speaks about addictions, codependency, arguments, fighting, skullduggerous behavior. All at 911, Freddy Krueger Mud Hut. This person may come through with a flag, darling. Yeah, that flag is at half mast. They want to what? Trap you into foolishness. Don't allow it. Somebody's not having a lovely time. Thursaz is represented by the letters X. I did say X. T and TH. Somebody's going through what? Downfall and disaster at this moment in time. They enjoyed many humanly pleasures, and now they're paying for it. Possibly with their health. We already saw the 6 come through. Needing some kind of a checkup, eh? Have they got the itchy and scratchy? I wonder. You better put up your good seat of emperors and empresses. Right? Pack that up first, divine feminine. Right? Because we have what? Hagalaz. Tower energy on its face. Somebody's avoiding a sudden change. Yes, baby. Or they're going through the what? The slow death. Again, the tower energy speaks about what? It being a what? Root chakra in a reverse kind of a focus. Sexual focus. This person is embittered and entrapped by their old ways. They are extremely unhappy at this moment in time. They are going through what? Major money loss. Some of them are thinking of doing away with themselves, darling dear. Too cowardly to face the karma that they've created for themselves. Oh well. It's represented by the letter H. For hockey sticks at dawn in their cranium, darling dears. In their cranium. Forces beyond their control is afoot. I'm also healing hail. Yes, baby. Addictions. This talks about greed. It also speaks about divorce, darling dear. Somebody is recovering from a divorce, getting enlightenment. It was slow in coming. We've got the tower next to the devil's energy. This also speaks about what? Some form of sex molestation. A toxic relationship as well. Somebody who's a pervert blood is about to be unmasked. This person, I'm hearing a cult-like figure, attracted. A cult-like figure. They're going to be unmasked as a what? A toucher of small children. Oh, wow. I heard the word actress. It's a she. Is about to be unmasked, darling dear. As a toucher of small children. Remember I told you that? Oh well. Good God. The T. This person is also refusing to change. They've avoided disaster many times. And they're about to be confined within their trickery, exposed, darling dear. They're up for the chop. Let's get some tarot on the table. See what else is going on. Right, I've got 2 decks here. Divine Feminine. See what's going on with you. Give it a good shufti. energy around the divine feminine jumped right out. Good golly and gosh. This could be what? You sabotaging yourself in your cranium? Or you have a cheating cheater looking back over the years, the trouble and fears. They caused you blood. They're looking back. And they're about to what? Walk into bombs over Baghdad. Come through. Outcast, posh, clap. Yes, baby. This person would also like to sneak back into your life. With a whole bushel of catastrophes. The swords also represents injections. I told you, they've got some kind of attachment on them. Them. Yeah, devilish spirit. Possibly what? A life sentence. I told you. Be very careful, divine feminines. Somebody's got you in their sights. Some of you are also looking back at a skullduggery situation, a situation where you felt betrayed. Seven of Swords is represented by Aquarius as well as the moon energy. You're thinking about a blessing blocker. Why are they still in your hemisphere? Some of you are dealing with somebody who is definitely hiding something from you. Right? Okay. Now we've confirmed why the Seven of Swords here. We've got the World card. Some of you are looking back at how you came out of what? Mental entrapment. Right? Ended a situation. You did what? The Bob Marley. You emancipated yourself from mental slavery. Some divine feminines are being attacked at this moment in time on the World Wide Web. You've got a stalker afoot, darling dear. Yes, baby. Some divine feminines are going to be getting their hospital checkups today as well. They are pregnant. Ultrasounds I'm seeing here. World card in the upright is represented by Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius energy, as well as Earth and Saturn energy. Somebody's also going to be traveling. You're worrying about your traveling at this moment in time. It also speaks about success, possibly. Some of you have something online. You're worrying about whether or not it's going to go the way that you want. You're wondering whether you're going to have more problems and troubles. This again speaks about what? Cyber stalking, and somebody's being really bullied and abused on the internet at this moment in time, right? By someone in a third-party situation. Okay, I told you the mistress is having issues. Don't like being bottom of the pot. They thought, when they got first place, that they was going to get it easy street. Oh no, how now, brown cow? Spirit saw everything. This is obviously the mistress has got an issue with you, divine feminine. So we're going to see what's on with them. What's the energy around the mistress? Right, the mattress back. We have the moon in the upright. A lot of liation going on, darling dears. A lot of dark secrets. Pisces energy as well as Cancer. This person is a full-on poet of skullduggery. This mistress has got what? Many false and fake friends. They don't know who to trust. A lot of what? Secret enemies. This person is also a secret enemy of many. Realizing that they're dealing with what? A cheater and a liar. Good God, what's worse? I don't know. It's like a foot race to Hades. Yes, baby. This is what's going on. They're dealing with somebody who is what? Bored with them. Oh, hell no. Someone's bored with the mistress. Now we're going to see exactly what's going on here. Yeah, it's not working, Black. It's not working. Whatever circumstance this Delilah spirit finds themselves in, it's not working for them. And they are also what? Brock Porkitos. Buddy, have you got a dime? Do we have time for petty? Yes, babe. Jess? Belle? Yes, baby. Them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a bean. Didn't I just tell you? Hidden enemies hidden enemies. And not only that, they need to get a health checkup. They've got a health scare going on with them, darling dear. Didn't I say somebody feels like doing away with themselves? Let me tell you something. What was done in the dark is being highlighted now on their Futuma Panani, or possibly in their cranium, as well as in their wallet. This screams of judgment, darling dear. Destabilized home foundation, darling dear, and they're having mental issues. It seems like they're going to have a mental break. What's got them in a mental break? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? Because they can't approach you, Divine Feminine. You cut them off at the knees. You are a linguist. And you've got what? A thesaurus as a brain. You know how to categorize, toe tag them bitches and mitches. They daren't approach your throne, Divine Feminine. You've celebrated your feminine energy. You're minding your business. You're getting invitations, partying, celebrating yourself, minding your own business, right? And yet the creeping creatures are always watching you. Yeah. Whatever position this mistress finds herself in, it now work. Black pocketers. Please clarify this 8 of Pentacles on its face. What's this? The codependent amongst the codependent. Yeah. Bottom feeding situations. Feeling extremely disappointed in a situation with somebody who is immature. They're acting in an immature way because of the black pocketers. They're having tantrums. What's the point? What's the point in a house of straw? You'll bring the walls down. This is about what? They've been betrayed by their friends. Oh, could be a money situation or something in the dark, because we do see the cups here, a third party. Listen, their partners slept with their friend. Yes, told you. 5 of Cups on its face and the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. And the King of Pentacles and the heartbreak. Listen, they've discovered something that's rocking their cranium. They thunk that when they was in first place, that they got a prize. No, baby, you got someone else's problems. A whole bushel of them. This King of Pentacles is emotionless and only thinks of themselves, and they've been betrayed, stabbed in their heart chakra by said King of Pentacles, conceited to the core, self-serving, emotionally deficit, a black hole where their heart is supposed to be, darling dears. This person likes to put themselves together. Right next to the heartbreak, this is a narcissist or a sociopath. Yes, you did get someone else's person, but you got what? The dark heart. Wow. 5 of Cups on its face, guys. Lean in, best friends. Lean in, because this is a plethora of intel. Yes, baby. Scorpio as well as Mars energy, darling dears, on its face. This is an emotional melting pot. It also speaks about what? At the ending of this situation, it has come to what? Dead in the water. This also speaks about what? They're going through this heartbreak as well as what? The death of a loved one. They've got so many emotional drains, and they're with what? A bot. Somebody who is unfeeling, only cares about themselves, wants them to pull it together, right? And shut up. They don't want to hear it. They're not interested. In the King of Pentacles is about that life, darling dears. That life, not the good life, the sneaky life, the dark life. Yes, hell in a handbasket. Well, they asked for the big ticket, didn't they? Didn't they? They begged for it. They did. And your ancestral team said, okay then. Okay then. Where's my tiny cards? Let's have a deeper look, because this is interesting. Yes, Divine Feminine. Why is the 7 of Swords here for the Divine Feminine? Are you sabotaging yourself in your cranium, or is there somebody who wants to sneak away from a third-party situation, trying to head your way? 3 cards came out. You have what? What did I just say? The High Commander Decepticon. As you washed your face like David, whomsoever is in the background, right, would like to come back. And they're lying and spying. All of this air energy, their thoughts are on you, Divine Feminine. All they can think about is you. They get out of their bed, and the first thing they think about is you. The 12 goes down to a 3, darling dear. The energy of the Empress. What's the other 2 cards? Trying to hide behind the imagination. They're trying to work out how they can sneak back into your life. They think you forgot. Look what they... Listen. They come with hockey sticks at dawn, darling dear. This is somebody who was calculated and cold. The King of Swords. This person is a ear hustler. Narcissist. Yeah, they're intelligent. Intelligent at F shit, darling dear. And subterfuge. Hairline taking stuff. This person, right, comes with multiple attachments. And conflict. And fire. And they're all up in your energy. All up on you, mate. Like a pair of ill-fitting knickers, spying. And malicious. Is it because you don't want them? Is it? They better get used to that feeling then, babe. Tell them to get used to it. It's their go-to move. Divine Feminine, we know who's spying. 2 people. Him and her. Yeah, they, them and Yes. Base of the deck, darling dear. This person is what? Stuck in a situation, stuck in their cranium, unable to move. If they've got a chariot, right, it's a broken down piece of shit. This Mistress. They're realizing they're not getting the help that they expected to get from their King of Pentacles, the sour, bitter, self-important, self-appointed one, right, that likes to break hearts and betray. They knew they was getting involved with a betrayer, possibly cheating with them before they got together. Yes. Knight of Swords. On its face, air energy. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, darling dears. Yes, this person rushed in, right, without proper thought. Didn't use their imagination. Didn't see if that person they was getting involved in had any form of discipline. All they saw was, yes, their house broken. They know how to use the toilet. You can come in. Move in with me. Yes, baby, they know how to use the toilet. All over this mistress's life. Brock pocket. Yeah. Busy, minding their own business as they look from infinite possibilities with chickens of the sea. No less. Power grid. What's going on with you? Because you've got the world card. You called the world card. On them. Red card, blood. Red card. Not having it. This is about a whole new beginning. Having done what? The tree of life. Done the fool's journey. You are on the final stepping stone. Where's my tiny deck? Yes. You called the world card. And you ran towards it. Quick, smart, and in a hurry. Your back is to any situation where anybody dares believe that you would be a third party or involved in subterfuge. World card. Why is the world card here? Because you're the Queen of Pentacles, darling dears. Whether you're male or female, you have it. You've got the Skrilla, the peas, blood, the peas. This is about your business acumen. If you are pregnant and the child is born, yes, baby, congratulations. This also speaks about you being an excellent wife or mother. Wife material, husband material. Get into the bag. The Queen of Pentacles soon trots off to the Empress of everything. This is about you knowing your worth. Being drama 3. They can't approach you, darling dears. You will trap them, right, in their lies. This is about you being focused on your own shiznai, rocking your own world. Highly intelligent, moving from ideas. Your downloads are coming in quick and fast, Divine Feminine. Ideas, new ideas upon ideas, plans within plans are afoot around you. You are extremely what? Strong, darling dear. because you know your worth. It took a time to get there, but you're there. You've got lucrative plans at this moment in time. It also speaks about what? You have a caring partner coming in hot, darling dear. Somebody caring. Could be the King of Swords to your Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who's a boss. Yeah, they're a boss. They don't show their emotions, but they're highly intelligent, possibly an entrepreneur, but definitely the head of some kind of organization, possibly their own. Six of Swords, yeah. This is somebody who's mentally moving on from a situation where they was, what? At hockey sticks at dawn. This person has learned to protect their emotions. This is somebody who will wait and see, just like you. Taking your time, both of you. Listen, everybody's handing over birth natal charts. You'll both be spying on each other, mate. Not in a bad way, but being sure before you invest. What's rushing in for the Divine Feminine? Oh, the dig dealer, the mattress back. Good God. They're rushing in because they see your 1111 fade. 1111 is a highly spiritual number, speaking about level up. Yeah, but they rush in with what? Problems and troubles, darling dear. And hockey sticks at dawn. This is also what? A snake oilman. They see that you're what? Building a foundation for yourself. Drawing in your true soul tribe, that you're comfortable, creative, and inspired. This is why they want to come back in. They're seeing that you know how to get to that bag, darling dear. You know how to focus, man. Disciplined. And use your imagination. And tapped in and turned up. This is why they want to run back in. And that's the truth roof. Pinkies up. Listen, be on the alert, Divine Feminines, for scuppernation and the skullduggerous at this stage of the game. What's going on with this mistress? Mistress, that's nobody's mother. Hidden enemies found out that somebody's sleeping with their man, or woman. Yes, baby, they want to drop that burden. They need to go and get the medical attention to clear up that orifice that they had vacant for this what? Skullduggerous one. Oh well, that's your business, blood. Yes, a full-on what? Promises fool. This is about what? Not being helped out, not getting the coin that they thought that they funk. They was going to get in a situation. Brock pocketers, it was all lies and subterfuge that was spoken when everybody was wearing a mask, but nobody was wearing a condom. And the child is born. Yeah, possibly outside their situation shit. Page of Peas on its face, darling dear. This person is what? Having great difficulty moving forward, right? Because they're possibly even dealing with a gambler. Like to bet on the horses, Bet on everything. Then bet on what? Raindrops going down a window. Yeah, and it's a foolish person that bets because they never win. Anything they do win goes straight back into the betation of it all. They are addicted. We already saw the devilish energy. They've got many attachments on them, mate, possibly mites, and ticks, and fleas. Oh well. So they're brock pocketers. So what they're gonna do? They don't have it. This also speaks about what? Somebody leaving some kind of education. They was doing something to better themselves and they left it. They gave up on it because they're stupid, blood. They don't know how to co-create. It was a good look at that time amongst other bottom feeders. This is somebody who's unenlightened and going through the DNS. Yes, baby, even as we speak. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch because I speak the truth, roof. Hermit in the reverse. They quickly move towards that heartbreak. They beg for it. They run into that situation. What about the Skrilla and their health, darling? Their health is not quite right. What's this? No! World card on its face. This is going to be what? A slow death. This is a long situation. This is the long game where you go through what? Karma day after day, darling dear. Ghetto Groundhog Day. World card on its face. Delays, setbacks, disloyalty, arguments, fighting. Yeah. crisis point in all of their relationships, especially with God and the Pentacles. Yeah, the health ain't good, mate. Fighting is going on here. Base of the deck, right? Trying to avoid the Tower moment. A situation that needs to be over. 2 major arcana on their Pentacles. It don't look good. No. Tower card on its face, darling. They are the destroyer. Whomsoever they're dealing with somebody who's got wounded pride at this moment in time. Ice cold, black-hearted. What's it again? Black-hearted and mean. You are soulless and you're homeless. Yes, baby. Listen, this person has turned into a full-on bitch, blood. A bitter Betty. And if they listen, this person wanted a baby in the sick. They can't get pregnant at this moment in time. Or if they did get pregnant, it didn't last, darling dear. Why? The stress and the heartbreak. World card on its face. Not quite, wasn't able to bring the baby through. This person is bitter, twisted, right? And living in their cranium. So they're full on paranoid, blood. They're paranoid. They're paranoid, blood. Yes! Nothing like when karma slips through, the mistress isn't loving their life and they're hating you, divine feminine. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. What's the hermit? Why is the hermit on its face? Tell us. Why is the hermit on their face? Right? OMG, can't make it up. Because they're dealing with a liar and a cheater. One who loves to be amongst many, right? Whenever this person speaks to this mistress, right? Their face is saying one thing, their foot is already at the door to go and say something to someone else. Listen, this person is a homosexual, right? Only pays one bill, the mobile bill, to keep in contact with the horde. Leave Billy alone. Leave Bobby alone. Leave Brianna alone. Leave them. Leave Barry alone. They need to get in contact with the Russian doll's blood. Yes. They've been betrayed and stabbed. Imagine that. Base of the deck. This is not a happy home. This stabilized foundation. Yes. Them are got to eat. Imagine that. The mistress. Right? While back at the ranch, you're not having it, divine feminines. You are celebrating yourself. You realize the third party situation with a dick dealer, a mattress back, a pedestrian sperm engineer, and you what? Focused on your long-term goals. You said not today, Satan. The Knight of Wands also speaks about somebody who's in and out, somebody who's there for a good time, not a long time. And look at all of this growth. Onefutum, Openani, good God. Right? You realize your worth. And you spoke your truth and said 2 of these, 1 of those. This one is bitter and jealous of you because you're not involved in it. Minding your own business. Some of you have just finished feeding your unicorn. You're busy, blood. This is about invitations, parties, celebration, emotional fulfillment. Let me clarify that. What about your emotional fulfillments? This 3 of Cups, love it. I love it. Cancer energy as well as the Mercury energy in the upright, I might add. It speaks about your growth game as well as abundance, darling dear. And it also speaks about what? Somebody being in an open relationship. I hope it's not you, divine feminine. Oh, everybody's hoping around here. Hope, hope, hope. You know what happens when there's too much hope? Hopium is afoot. Cognitive dissonance. Well, clarify the 3 of Cups for the divine feminine. Skrilla.com. You're happy, mate. You're feeling good in your hood. Your cranium is good. Why? Because you focused on your achievements and your accolades, working into the night like an elf, focused on your business plans. And this is about you, what? Receiving said big pentacale for your efforts. This speaks of success, accolades, and achievements. Your good divine feminines. Your hard work and dedication is paying off. Why? Because you was disciplined. You tapped into your imagination and used everything in your book. What book is that? Your birth natal chart to bring home the bag, the bacon. What's on the base of the deck? I told you. Co-creating with Father God. This also speaks about what? Good news coming towards you. If this is not your progeny, darling dear, it could be a progeny. You're realizing that some of them are what? Need to be celebrated. They're working hard at whatever schoolwork they're doing, whatever projects they're doing. They're really creative and inventive. Celebrate your progeny, yeah? Highlight their skills. Make them feel good about themselves always. But again, moving on. Good news is afoot, darling dear. Holding on to the Ace of Wands. This talks about the efforts, the work you put into your creativities. Don't worry about the cockroaches from the ant hills, right? They're They're right where they need to be. I nearly said crying. Yeah. Luke 22. You also have a King of Cups wanting to come in what? And give you teamwork. The King of Cups is somebody who has control of their emotions, divine feminine. This is somebody who is slow to speak, quick to listen. If you want a partner as a divine feminine, the King of Cups is lovely. I don't know about the King of Swords, blood. They like to hold back their emotions. They need to hold it and fold it, mate, and keep away from the divine feminine. This also speaks about two kings. You're gonna have to make a choice, divine feminine. But this King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We've also got the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy coming through, darling dear. This is husband material. If they've got children, they're an excellent parent. This is somebody who's mature in their emotions. Not only that, this person is a leader in their field. They've got their own skrilla. It could also speak about what? A business partnership. A contract on its way, divine feminine. Something that's going to take you through. The long game, darling dears. Partnership, teamworks, being recognized, right, for your craftsmanships. Continue to focus, right, and be disciplined, divine feminine. Good news is afoot for you. Base of the deck, the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card. This speaks about marriages, partnerships, having raised your spiritual vibration, Leo energy. It also speaks about holidays. Some of you are going on holidays. This also speaks about what? The healing of your inner child, and again, this pregnancy. Congratulations for those of you that are able to co-create, darling dear, because this Queen of Swords, mate, the universe says no. And if they've got children, they're nobody's mother. Cold and calculating, bitter and twisted. It's like they wake up with a problem in the morning, not realizing the problem is them. And they're attracting more of the same shiznai. It's their fault, man. What's this heartbreak that's befallen them around this King of Pentacles, the one that they was calling king? This is nobody's king. What's trying to fall off? Look. Sun card, blessing blocker, negative thoughts around this King of Pentacles, this heartbreak, this betrayal. What's the negative thought? What's the negative thought? What's the mistress going through? What's her problem? All the way across to the next side. Listen, no God in that situation. Hierophant in the reverse. This also speaks about what? This person wanted to go to marriage and it didn't get that far. No, because they're dealing with a juggler and a struggler. Yes, baby. Juggling. Hierophant, this is someone that can't be trusted. Disappointed. Some of them are disappointed in the job that they actually have. It can't bring in the money that they can. What did I just say and what jumped out? 7 of P's on its face. The job that they have can't keep the King of Pentacles the way the King of Pentacles likes to be kept. Yes, this hoe with 1 pentacle. Look at this, DNS, Dark Night of the Soul. They're not going through it. No change, lack of progress. Listen, Hellfire and Powder House, and they hate your very guts. The King of Pentacles is also upset. Look at his face. This talks about the end of the marriage. Some long-term situation. A situation where they should have taken the bull by the horns, darling dear. They caused nothing but betrayal and heartbreak. Now they're full of regret. They're both sad and sorry, wherever they be. Good God, avoid divine feminine. Don't get involved. You're too lovely, fabulous, and gorgeous for this. Focus on your skrilla, focus on your bag, because Spirit is about to bless you. This talks about celebrating some kind of success. This also speaks about your emotional maturity, right? Knowing where to put your emotions, which partnerships are going to be what? Fortunate for you. The King of Pentacles is King of Cups is highly intuitive. Yes, the good news of it all. What about this Maya of subterfuge down here? What's going on? What did I say? We've got pregnancy in the reverse. Either they're not the daddy, or this person can't get pregnant, right? Deathbed confession, right? Itchy and scratchy show, eh? Something else is going on in their cranium, causing disease in their body, right? In you, not on you. They're jealous of your everything. You make it all look easy, divine feminine. Unique and innovative, groundbreaking, a mover and a shaker. Living your purpose and your best life, I might add. Posh clap. What's this? Opportunist, I told you. We already saw the Knight of Wands, right? Rearing its ugly head, right? And what? The banana that's got no chill or pause factor. Been around the world and aye. This person is an opportunist and a cloud chaser. They're fake, right? To the core. And a trickster. Fool's gold. Fresh shit shining in the sunlight, divine feminines. Be on the alert, because I'm telling you, shame and regret is their game. Don't get involved with none of these people. They're in their south node, right? Karmic past life. And they're full of dysfunction. Uneasy spirits on them, darling dear. They've got multiple attachments. What's this? Sibling rivalry and jealousy. You've got a jealous sibling, whatever. Your brother, your sister, them jealous of your everything. Jealous. And what is their jealousy created? A Maya. A situation where they're being cheated on, right? Being made to look like the horse's ass. This jealous sibling. They're jealous because you're free, divine feminine, making everything look effortless. Law 30 of the 48 laws of power. What's this? Sputnik. Oh, they're watching. And a hater, a spy, a full-on analyst, a stalker with the children of the corn eye, a proper spying on your blood, jealous of your peace and abundance, want to bring you down, Scotty. Listen. Oh, that looks like blood on there. They'd like to cut you, right? This whomsoever this person is, they've got an incubi or a succubi spirit on them. I told you. Listen. How you act is confusing me. They're confused. They're confused and befuddled. Let it stay at 60 feet, divine feminines, because you're not having it. Your growth irritates me. I'm watching you eat well. Where did you get those skills? I will continue to try and get your attention. How dare you heal and excel? Told you, it's all your fault, divine feminine. You're too fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. In some cases, too sexy for your shirt. Yes, baby, come through. Right said Fred. Yes, baby. I secretly hate my mother and all females. What's that? Hater of women. A misogynist? Yes. What's this? Hold on, I'm trying to see what this is. I owe a lot of money. I told you they're in debt. Broke pocketos. To be avoided, blood. To be avoided. Right? I am in so much debt. Right? Street debt is 1,000 times worse. They owe money to the streets, darling dear, so they're looking for an ass kicking or to be swimming with the fishes. She only pretended to be financially stable. Oh well, serves you right, King of Pentacles. All that glitters is not gold. Fresh shit shining in the sunlight, huh? Huh? You got yourself involved with a creature from the backwoods with yarn for hair. Now both of you are looking like you need what? A facial, right? A bath and a course of antibiotics. It's your fault. I stole the older relative's money. You're getting the karma for that, right? Mm-hmm. Them I got your head. Yes. And they thought you would come back. This sibling, this ex-partner, the mistress, they wanted you to come and fight with them. I think not. Nothing more from this deck. Scotty! They don't understand. They might get it anyway. They get in the front seat. They can deny all they want. They can, right? Look, in their denial, they're full on lonely blood. Let them stay lonely. Misery loves company. And then from the loneliness, what comes next? Time traveling blood. Wanna come time travel back into your shit, carrying the same bushel of F shit. Nothing has been repurposed or re-improved. No, this person is dark and has attachments. These personal peoples, right? Your ancestors escaping for you. You already forgiven the situation. Leave them alone. Because they're paranoid, blood. Proper paranoid. On that note, I drops me mics. Toddle over to Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or take the hop skip. Where's my ears? We'll use the gold shiny one, shall we? Forgot to put my ears on. Was so busy and in a hurry to get to the deck. Had to come through the intel of what's going on. Or take the hop, skip and jump to the Patreon, where you will have access to all the extended reads for $5.55. Change. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. Them I got through it. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Continue to what? Be law 48. Be adaptable and on the move. As you what? Law 25. Rebirth, repurpose, right? And upgrade yourself, divine feminines. All while doing what? Law 29. Planning all the way to the end. The full-on Wendy Williams. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. What they wish for you, them I got you it. Namaste.